have taken the field in front of the full house here at Fenway. And let's take a look at the Yankees starting lineup, which is brought to you by Stop and Shop. Feed the moment. Yankees come in at 86 and 67. DJ LeMahieu will lead off. Will play third base. Anthony Rizzo at first. Aaron Judge in right field. All top 10 in the American League this season. Home runs, OPS, and WAR. Middle third of the order, Stanton, Gallo, and Torres. Stanton's the DH. In the bottom third, it's Urshela, Gardner, and Higashioka. And they are going to face Nathan Eovaldi.
Yes, and it's been a good year for Nathan Eovaldi. You see he's been healthy the whole year. This will be his 31st start on the year, and those numbers are pretty solid, including that low walk total of only 32. And let's check out the pitcher scouting report brought to you by 1-800-JUNK. This guy's got some junk, so that's pretty fitting there. I like that. So the milestone mark. This is Nathan Eovaldi's 200th career game started in the big leagues. After all that, great control, just 1.66 walks per 9 innings. That's first in the American League. It's been tough on the Yankees since 2018. He's got a 2.30 ERA as a Red Sox against the Yankees.
LeMahieu's ready. Eovaldi's ready. And let's do it here in Boston. First pitch is a strike. We're underway. This should be a fun weekend. There was dire weather forecast coming into today, but it's going to hold off for the game, and pretty certain of that. About a 3-hour window as the ball is fouled back, and the count is 0-2. Home plate umpire is Joe West, the crew chief. Ron Culpa at first, Bruce Dreckman at second, and Nick Lentz is over third. Yankees 2 games behind the Red Sox for the first wild card in the American League. Yankees right now are set at the number 2 spot, but the Blue Jays are right there. Pitch is up and in, 1-2.
It'll be interesting to see the Yankees approach tonight towards Nathan Eovaldi, because he has that good control. He throws a lot of strikes. See how aggressive they're going to have to be.
Inside, 2-2. See the Red Sox in their City Connect uniforms, and that's honoring the Boston Marathon, which has that same font and color. It was supposed to be a 1-game only thing, but they've gone on a winning streak, and they've gotten permission from Major League Baseball to continue to win or continue to use them. And they've also gotten permission from Major League Baseball. If the Red Sox make the playoffs, they could use it there.
You like him, Michael?
No. Do you?
You know, they are loud. They're definitely loud. They're winning in them, though. They like them. They won't take them off.
They've won 7 straight games. They won the first 2 without the City Connect uniform, so 5 straight with them. There's a base hit to right field. LeMahieu goes the other way and starts the game off with a single. Take a look at the Red Sox defense. It's brought to you by Acura Precision Crafted Performance. You see the players, but this is not a good defensive team. 104 errors. Second most in baseball behind the Miami Marlins. Although Renfroe, don't run on him. He leads the majors with 16 outfield assists. In fact, the entire Red Sox outfield, they have 42 assists, the most in Major League Baseball. So here's Anthony Rizzo. LeMahieu's at first base. They play Rizzo to pull. One infielder on the left side. Pitch is high. 1-0. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Yankees and the Red Sox. Final 3 games they'll play against each other in the regular season. Hit sharply and through for a base hit. Got it through the shift. Stopping at second is LeMahieu. It's a single for Rizzo. Back-to-back singles by the Yankees. First and second, nobody out.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how Anthony Rizzo reacts to this rivalry, as the Red Sox were certainly possibly in the market for his services at the trade deadline, and the Yankees blocked him and got him. And so, yes, 1-for-1 in this big 3-game set.
Now they've changed the umpiring rotation that they had originally put out. The home plate umpire tonight is Nick Lentz, then Ron Culpa is at first, Joe West at second, and Bruce Dreckman is at third. So here's Aaron Judge. 36 homers, 89 ribbies, and the first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. The Yankees are in a situation right now, if they win their remaining 9 games, they are the #1 wildcard team. So when they say they control their fate, they certainly do. But that's asking a lot. They have a very tough schedule these last 9 games. 3 against the Red Sox, then 3 in Toronto against the Blue Jays. And then they finish up with 3 at Yankee Stadium against Tampa Bay. In fact, that's the 3rd toughest remaining schedule in all of baseball, the one the Yankees have. And the Red Sox have the 4th easiest schedule. In on the fist and fouled away. The Red Sox will finish up with 3-game sets against the Orioles and the Nationals. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Nissan. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Well, the first one applies to both sides. You need a clean game, and both sides have had their defensive issues and base running issues, so that might be the story of this series and this game, especially. Who plays the clean game? Is this a wild card preview? Even the pitching matchup potentially on down the road? We'll see. And Yankees got to win with Cole.
That one is drilled to left center field. That's going to be in the gap and up against the wall. Scoring easily is LeMahieu. Rizzo's going to be held at third. It's an RBI double for Judge, and the Yankees lead 1-0.
Well, this could not work out any better for the Yankees in the first inning. Just get it going early, get Aaron Judge up with a chance to drive in some runs, and that'll work with that swing. Finding the gap. A bullet, one hopping the wall. It was hit so hard that Rizzo could not score from first, but Aaron Judge firing up the bench.
90th ribby for Judge, and a quick trip to the mound. Well, he didn't really have to fire him up that much because they're fired up. Small dugout, 28-man roster. They're crowded up against each other and leaning up against that fence because every single pitch means so much in this 3-game set. So second and third, nobody out. And the Red Sox play the infield back for Stanton. You've got Rizzo at third. Judge is at second. Just underway here in Boston. One and 0.
Exactly what you want if you're the Yankees offense, to attack Eovaldi and kind of chase him out of the strike zone.
Fouled away.
Aggressive early in the count, which is the right recipe to face a guy with really good control and a good fastball.
First couple of years with the Yankees, Stan hit the Red Sox well. This year, not so much. 10 for 52, 194 in 16 games. He fouls that one back. 1 and 2. Leadoff single by LeMahieu, followed by a single by Rizzo, and then a blistering double into the left center field gap by Judge to give the Yankees a 1-0 lead. Still nobody out there looking for more. Popped up and out of play on the right side.
Michael, we're calling a road game.
Odd.
We're in the ballpark.
How's it feel?
Different. Kind of glad it's Fenway Park, the first game, and this big of a game.
1-2. Fouled off. So many big games that these teams have played over the years, and the setting is great. The history makes it even seem larger, and it's hard to be larger than, hey, you want to get into the postseason, win some games. And the 1-2. Slow ground ball to short. That'll get a run in. As Rizzo scores, Judge moves to third. RBI ground out by Stanton. It's 2-0 Yanks.
Well, sometimes lower exit velocity is better, and in this case, it works. Stanton, known for hitting scorching line drives, hits a soft one to short. So not only does he get an RBI, he gets a productive out as Judge moves to third with 1 out.
So Stanton picks up his 84th ribby, and now the Red Sox bring the infield in for Gallo. Judge is at third. Remember, good arms in the Red Sox outfield. And there's a strike to Gallo. Almost the entire left side of the infield is open for the Yanks. Devers is kind of checking Judge back at third, so he can't stray that far off the bag. And there's 3 infielders on the right side. Popped up, left field. Verdugo settles underneath to make the catch. Here's the throw, and it's cut off, and diving back at third is Judge, and he's in there. Judge bluffed, and the throw was cut off by Devers, who then shoveled to Bogaerts as Judge had to dive back.
Well, really good play by Bogaerts. You see, he's nowhere in the picture here. Judge is tacking up. He's thinking right now. He's watching Devers, watching the throw. I go ahead and fake. Here comes Bogaerts out of nowhere. Judge underneath with the left hand.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Infield backs up with 2 outs. Pitch outside, 1-0.
It's an important spot in the lineup for the Yankees. Gleyber following up Gallo. He's going to get some run producing opportunities in the 6-hole in this lineup. We saw it since he's been in there, really. He's been swinging the bat much better as of late.
He had the big hit in the 8th inning against the Texas Rangers on Wednesday night, driving in Gallo and starting that rally, setting up the 2-run home run by Sanchez. So the Yankees swept the Rangers, which is what they needed to do. They come into the game with a 3-game winning streak. Missed outside. They made Eovaldi throw 24 pitches so far.
Yes, and that's exactly what the Yankees were looking for, to make a statement in this first inning.
And there's a base hit to center field. Judge scores. It's another big hit for Gleyber Torres, and the Yankees lead 3-0.
Well, he is going to get those opportunities. Batting 6th, he goes and gets his cutter and covers it right back up the middle. Excellent bat work from Gleyber Torres there. He'll go out and cover that pitch, pick up a big 2-out RBI. Batting 6th in this lineup, Michael, when you follow Judge, Stanton, and Gallo, you're going to get these opportunities, and Gleyber coming through.
And that hit not only gives the Yankees a 3-0 lead, extends his hitting streak to 10 straight. As Eovaldi chases him back. was a strike to Gio Urshela. Urshela's been hot of late. Last 9 games, 12 for 33. That's 364. Line drive, and it's caught by Iglesias to end the inning. But the Yankees hit Eovaldi very, very hard. So if you draw it up, this is the way you want it. Start early, hit often. It's top of the lineup. Then Rizzo. Then your big man, Aaron Judge, contributes as well. The hits just kept on coming. And when they were done, the Yankees had 3, and the Red Sox are coming to bat.
Bottom of the ninth, and here's the pitch. Line drive. It is out of here.
The only pitch that matters is the next one. When it comes to your health, what you do next matters most. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, connect with a healthcare professional to see if treatment is right for you through Roman, official partner of Major League Baseball.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage. Dedicated to getting it done.
DraftKings Sportsbook has same-game parlays for the NFL season.
Okay, even I can do that. So what should we do?
We take the underdog, the over, and both QBs over 300 yards. Smooth.
I like it.
No one still does that.
76% of people follow a fist bump with a boom.
Wrong. Football.
Hip, hip, parlay!
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and feel the NFL action like never before.
Runs before he throws a pitch. Let's take a look at the Red Sox starting lineup he'll face. Brought to you by your Tri-State Jaguar retailers. Hernandez, Schwarber, and Bogarts at the top of the order. Bogarts has been hot in his last 8 games. Middle third of the order, it's Devers, Martinez, and Verdugo. And then the bottom third, it's Renfroe, Vasquez, and Iglesias playing second and batting ninth.
And here he is, and now he's got a 3-run lead. This will be his 29th start on the year, 15-8. 3.03 ERA. I mean, those are good across the board. And let's check out our pitcher's counter report, brought to you by 1-800-JUNK in this bounce-back start. We know he struggled in his last one. He's moving on up the franchise K list for single season.
There's a strike.
You know, I mean, if you're into Yankees history and you know pitching history, you know Ron Guidry has that record, 248 strikeouts for a single season franchise record. Garrett Cole's got 231. He's third on that list. Got a chance to move up and solve the Fenway problem for Garrett Cole. He's never won here. He's only made 5 career starts here at Fenway Park, but he's 0-3 with an over 5 ERA. So tonight's a good place to get on the board for the first time in your career.
I wonder if it's a little odd, David, for Garrett Cole. Remember, he went to UCLA, and the Red Sox were in the UCLA colors. A little flashback for him. 3-1. In his start in June here at Fenway, remember, Kike Hernandez hit the first pitch from Cole over the wall. So a better start so far. It's 3-1. And he walked him on 4 pitches. Let's check out the Yankee defense behind Garrett Cole, brought to you by Optimum. In the outfield, Gallo, Gardner, and Judge. Great arms in the corners. And in the infield, it's LeMahieu, Urshela, Torres, and Rizzo. That's third and first. Higashioka catches Cole as usual, and Cole is on the mound. And then 2 starts at Fenway this year. David gave you lifetime. He's 0-2 with a 7.20 ERA. So Cole wants to bounce back from that bad start against the Indians, and now this is a big game. Kyle Schwarber takes a strike. Schwarber, the deadline acquisition for the Red Sox when the Yankees grabbed Rizzo. They were both going for Rizzo, and Red Sox shifted and brought in Schwarber, and they've kind of like forced him into playing first base. I don't mean that he doesn't want to, but he's never played first base. There's the strike. He certainly give them what they wanted. His .431 on-base percentage with the Red Sox since August 13th is the best in the American League. He can hit, and he can hit the long ball. The 0-2. 1-2. Who's Hot is brought to you by your local Chevy dealers. Visit ChevyOffers.com. He's hot last 5 games, hitting .467, 2 homers, 9 ribbies. Look at the OPS, 1.646.
Got some ex-Cubs on the field here. And Schwarber and Rizzo. Glaber in the minor leagues. Chapman.
2-2. Rizzo and Schwarber caught up pregame, and they spent a lot of time together. Took some pictures. You know this, David. When you're on a championship team, you're teammates forever.
You are. They can never take that away from you, especially that championship. You win a championship like that, Michael, you call your grandfather or your grandmother. I mean, it's a generational type thing for the long drought the Cubs had. Finally broke through. Fans weeping in the stands.
Soft ground ball, second base. They'll go to second for 1, on to first, not in time. So 1 down, and Schwarber replaces Hernandez at first, and here's Xander Bogaerts. The Yankees have had their problems with Bogaerts this year. In 14 games, he's hitting .346. Scored 11 runs and drove in 11 runs. And they're the 2 former teammates at first base at Fenway Park. Grounded and backhanded by Urshela. There's 1 on to first. Oh, a beautiful scoop by Rizzo to complete the double play. 6-4-3. Rizzo saved the day with some beautiful scoopage. And the Red Sox do not score in the bottom of the first inning. Nice play by Urshela on the backhand. A good feed to second. Then the throw is bad, but what a play by Rizzo, and Cole loves it.
It's never just another day. With Comcast Business, you get the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses and advanced cybersecurity to protect every device on it. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
When it's time to get back in the game, Lysol Pro Solutions is one step ahead, helping to protect the businesses that we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to disinfect common surfaces, ensuring they're well equipped in the fight against germs. And keeping these businesses in the game, imagine what Lysol Pro Solutions can do for yours. Because there's only one true Lysol, a trusted standard for protection. Proud partner of Major League Baseball.
Missing your game? Now you can instantly catch up on the latest highlights from virtually anywhere.
Oh man, 1-0 Halos. Troy's gonna come home. We're tied at 3-3.
Because every game has a story.
Hold up. Are you dreaming you on a talk show with Lil Nas X? Boom. Enough about me. Let's talk about Lex. Are you seeing this? There's no reason to wake up. You're slaying the stage together. But wait.
MLB The Show 21 is available now on Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and with Xbox Game Pass. Own your rivals. Own the show. Rated E for everyone. Well, the first inning at Fenway went splendidly for the Yankees as they lead 3-0. Turned into a beautiful evening here in Boston. Garrett Cole feels good about that double play that ends the bottom of the first. And it'll be Gardner, Higashioka, and LeMahieu. 8-9-1 against Eovaldi. All the way to the backstop, it's 1-0. Line down the right field line. That ball is caught by Renfroe. He got a good jump and took away an extra base hit for Gardner.
You got to give Boston credit. I mean, not too many teams play their right fielder on Gardner like that. So their defensive alignment certainly pays off there, and the configuration of this ballpark certainly lends itself to this kind of alignment.
Well, the Yankees have been on everything that Eovaldi has thrown. Even the outs are loud. Here's Higashioka. And there's a strike. Top of the second inning, 3-0 Yankees. Fouled off, I believe, the foot of Higashioka. Count 0-2.
If you think about the combination of Higashioka and Gary Sanchez.
Lined and on one hop, fielded by Bogarts. Gets Higashioka.
Some decent power numbers. 33 home runs collectively for the Yankee catcher position this year.
Back to the top of the order in LeMahieu. So in 5 games against the Yankees this year, Eovaldi came in with a 2.01 ERA. That was quickly pumped up a bit with that 3-run first inning. Missed inside. Left side, backhanded there by Bogarts. And a 1-2-3 inning for Eovaldi as the Yankees go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second here in Boston at Fenway Park. Yankees lead the Red Sox 3-0 on Pix 11.
There's an America we build and one we explore. One that's been paved and one that's forever wild. But freedom means you don't have to choose just one adventure. You get both. Introducing the all-new 3-row Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Jeep, there's only one.
With the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can earn 3% cash back on online shopping, making the essentials even more rewarding.
DraftKings Sportsbook has same-game parlays for the NFL season.
Okay, even I can do that. So what should we do?
We take the underdog, the over, and both QBs over 300 yards. Smooth.
I like it.
No one still does that.
76% of people follow a fist bump with a boom.
Wrong football.
Hip, hip, parlay!
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and feel the NFL action like never before.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
It's on us. It's right in front of us. We go out and play well, we'll get to where we want to go. We don't, we're going home. So there's some comfort in knowing that, we don't have to get help from anyone else. We don't have to look to anyone else. It's on us.
Direct, and here's the Yankees' upcoming schedule. Brought to you by Hyundai. It's your journey. Own it. As the first pitch is fouled back. Well, the journey involves 2 more games here in Boston. Then Monday's another off day, final one of the regular season. 3 games in Toronto. They've now upped capacity there to 30,000 for that series. And then finishing it up with 3 against Tampa Bay at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And David, I think it's well said. You don't have to scoreboard watch. Now, it's unlikely, but if you win 9 games, you're in. So you do control how your season's going to end.
And you're off to a great start. You've given your best pitcher on the mound a 3-run handicap.
Right into the teeth of the shift. Right there was LeMahieu to retire Devers.
Some games are just feel-good games for your team psyche. And you start off on this stretch that you just described, Michael. Well, you really need to get off to a good start. Set the tone. You can see how much the bench is into this game. Yankees really haven't been very adept at scoring runs in the first inning this year, and they came out and threw a 3 spot on the board.
There's J.D. Martinez. And there's a strike.
Coming into tonight's game, Michael, the Yankees had just 67 first inning runs this year. That's the 4th fewest in Major League Baseball. So reversing that trend. Red Sox lead the league in that category. They've scored 113 first inning runs. So not only did you give Cole the 3 spot to work with, you shut down the Red Sox in the first inning with a big double play, which has also been a bugaboo for the Yankees. So if you're looking for early signs, so far so good.
Oh, 0-2 on Martinez. Just missed off the outside corner. Martinez has always hit the Yankees well, but this year not so much. In 14 games hitting 180. So they have controlled him. The 1-2. Lays off that breaking ball. Didn't bite on the slider. 2-2. Martinez, 34 years old, 11th big league season, 4-time All-Star, including this year. Still 2-2. Well, tonight's high-speed pitch comes from Catholic Health, delivering exceptional and compassionate health care. Highest fastball, average velocity, and that belongs to Garrett Cole, and his mound opponent is second at 96.9. 2-2. 3-2. Alex Verdugo is on deck. Foul ball. Bottom of the second inning at Fenway Park. Yankees lead 3-0. RBI double by Judge. Scored the first run in the first. Stanton's RBI ground out to short. Then an RBI single by Gleyber Torres. That's the 3 runs against Eovaldi in the first. And he walked him. Second walk by Garrett Cole. And that brings up Verdugo.
Garrett Cole trying a 3-2 changeup there, misses down and away. I think that was the curious part for me, Michael, and coming into tonight's start for Garrett Cole. Is he fully healthy? His breaking stuff was a little flat in his last start, and he gave up 7 runs and double-digit hits. So I think as his start unfolds tonight, his ability to put away hitters with his secondary stuff is going to be a storyline.
There's a strike to Alex Verdugo. Verdugo, the main component in the Mookie Betts, David Price deal with the Dodgers. Now they have high expectations also for Jeter Downs, but obviously Verdugo has made an impact immediately. And really, it was that trade of Betts that made you think that it's going to be a couple of years for the Red Sox to, reset. They want to get under the salary threshold. Last year, they had a terrible season under Ron Renicky, and he was let go at the end of the year. They brought back Alex Cora, and this was still thought to be a rebuilding year, and the Red Sox have exceeded expectations. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, blew it right by him. Verdugo down on strikes. First strikeout for Cole. 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Well, we showed it. The 2 highest velocity starting pitchers are on display tonight. It's a smoke show, and 100 miles an hour right on by.
Here's Hunter Renfroe. What a bargain he's been. A 1-year, $3.1 million deal with the Red Sox in December after the Tampa Bay Rays designated him for assignment. Runner at first, 2 men out, bottom of the second inning, 3-0 Yanks. Swing and a miss. That was the knuckle curve by Garrett Cole. Yankees have had some issues with Renfroe this year. He's 15 for 46. That's .326, driven in 8 runs against them. Martinez leads off first, held there by Rizzo. And Cole deals. Fastball high. Count 2-1.
$16 strikes from Cole out of those 28 pitches so far.
$17 strikes from Cole. 2-2.
Really nice reception by Kyle Higashioka right there. Renfroe thought he was off the plate, and he's right. So many pitches throughout the course of a game where a catcher can impact the game with his framing ability. Kind of goes unnoticed a lot of times. Higashioka stole that one.
Swing and a miss. Renfroe down on strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We've played 2 in Boston. The Yankees lead the Red Sox 3-0.
Bottom of the 9th, and here's the pitch. Line drive. It is out of here.
The only pitch that matters is the next one. When it comes to your health, what you do next matters most. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, connect with a healthcare professional to see if treatment is right for you through Roman, official partner of Major League Baseball.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow Cross Country Mortgage was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
We got a good organization here.
Good luck with the next close. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
When it's time to get back in the game, Lysol Pro Solutions is one step ahead, helping to protect the businesses that we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to disinfect common surfaces, ensuring they're well equipped in the fight against germs. And keeping these businesses in the game, imagine what Lysol Pro Solutions can do for yours. Because there's only one true Lysol, a trusted standard for protection. Proud partner of Major League Baseball.
Missing your game? Now you can instantly catch up on the latest highlights from virtually anywhere.
Oh, man! 1-0 Halos!
Well, for an hour of scores, highlights, interviews, and insight, it's Sports Nation with Andy Adler, Joe Moseri, and Justin Walters. It's Sunday night at 11 right here on Pix 11, New York's very own. Beautiful night here in Boston. Yankees lead 3-0 as we go to the third. Anthony Rizzo against Nathan Eovaldi. And the breaking ball is a strike, 0-1. The Yankees came out swinging the bats. It's putting a 3 spot on the board in the first inning. The 0-1, 0-2. Well, let's cover the bases with Anthony Rizzo, who has Red Sox connections. They were the team that picked him in the 6th round in 2007. Played in the Boston organization until 2010, reaching Double-A, and then traded to the Padres in the Adrian Gonzalez deal in 2010. Fly ball left field. Backing up is Verdugo, and he's going to play it off the wall, and it's going to be a double for Rizzo. Looked like he had a beat on it and then turned around and played it off the wall, and Rizzo with a leadoff double.
High off the wall. Has that had a chance? Get another look. Rizzo's thinking about it. He's got the ability to do that. That's a type of swing right there that he's looking to go the other way. And look how high on the wall that hit. Almost over. As Verdugo's just kind of hanging out. He knows it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's right there. But that's an easy double for Rizzo.
So he's 2 for 2 in this big game, and here is Aaron Judge. Picked up his 90th ribby of the season with a double to left center in the first inning. So Rizzo's at second, nobody out. Upstairs, 1-0.
Just to give you a little, context on that fly ball by Rizzo, that traveled, according to StatCast, 346 feet. That tells you the dynamic that Fenway Park brings into play there. It was 96.7 miles an hour off of his bat. Basically a fly ball to left field that almost got out of here. And that was kind of semi-gap, too. It wasn't like down the line. That's 346 right there.
Well, it's probably not even a warning track fly ball at the stadium.
No.
1-0 on Judge.
So every time I come to this ballpark, I think about the late great Dan Quisenberry, how he described the Green Monster. He talked about it had a heartbeat. When you're on the mound and the fly balls start banging off of that wall, it's like it's alive, beating.
Three and 0. Stanton's on deck. And there's a strike. He hit the corner. He didn't throw it right down the middle on 3-0. They don't call it a strike. It was ball 4. So Judge walks.
You get another look. You think catcher framing matters? Similar pitch that Higashioka got.
You know what? That was a strike, and then they intentionally walked him after that, I guess. Because that made it 3-1. You saw the umpire raise his arms, and then Judge takes first base.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe he was going to call it a strike and then brought the arm down. So it's not an intentional walk, just a walk. Here's Stanton, first and second, nobody out. One and 0.
That's the 42nd pitch from Eovaldi tonight.
You see Nick Lentz, what is that?
He had an itch.
It's a deke is what it is.
Yeah, he had an itch. Well,
1-1.
Just one swing and miss for Eovaldi tonight, and that's his 43rd pitch, and only one time have the Yankees swung and missed one of those pitches.
Blocked by Vasquez. Now we talk about this a lot with the Yankees, and Vasquez has now transitioned to a one knee down stance, and Jason Varitek sold him on it. He said it's the ability to reduce the taxation on the body long term. Extremely beneficial for a guy who plays every day.
It's kind of the latest issue in the old school, new school clash that we see, the culture clash in baseball. Some old time catchers really hate it. Some old time baseball people hate it. Gets the call on that one.
And this seems to be a move for more of a physical reason than a framing reason. The wear and tear on the knees. The 2-2. High fly ball, right center field. Going to be trouble. That ball is gone. A 3-run home run into the Red Sox bullpen. Stanton goes the other way, and the Yankees lead 6-0.
Another look, trying to front door a cutter. And Stanton is all. You see Vasquez set up inside. The ball doesn't stay inside. It comes out over the plate enough. And Stanton absolutely drills it right into the Red Sox bullpen.
What a start for the Yankees. 6-0 Bombers. And that one is ripped through the right side by Gallo for a base hit. Renfroe comes up throwing, fires into second. So still nobody out here in the third inning against Eovaldi.
It's just the Yankees are getting a lot of good looks, a lot of good swings. Eovaldi's not fooling anybody so far.
Pitching coach Dave Bush comes out. A, to talk. B, to give the bullpen some time. So Stanton is 32nd home run. He has 4 RBIs in the game now. He has 87 ribbies on the season. You know, baseball's such an odd sport in this sense, David. If somebody told you at the beginning of the year, Judge and Stanton were going to play most of the time, they're going to have really good seasons. Garrett Cole was going to have a Cy Young level season. He's going to be in the discussion with 9 games to go. You'd say, well, the Yankees are home free. But it's not like LeBron James being the MVP. It takes a village, so to speak, in baseball.
It does. Not only the 9 guys in the lineup on any given day, but all the next men up that they've had to use, both on the position side and the pitching side.
Gleyber Torres takes the ball. And Sawamura is up for the Red Sox. They have 6 righties and 4 lefties in their pen. Boy, Eovaldi just does not have it tonight. Count 2-0 on Torres. Swing and a miss, 2-1. So since August 3rd, Salvador Perez with 20 home runs, and then Simeon, Stanton have 16, and Judge and Polanco has 15. High fly ball, left center field. Cutting over is Verdugo to make the play in front of Hernandez for the first out. So 1 on, 1 out, and that brings up Urshela, who lined out to Iglesias at second base. That was in the first inning. That ended the first inning. Popped up. And Iglesias makes the play. 2 away.
You go back to 2004 on this date, Michael. This is the famous Pedro Martinez game where he called the Yankees his daddy.
Yep.
Lost 6-4 to the Yankees at Fenway, and Pedro said to the press afterwards, which he's still making some hay on that comment.
Here's Gardner. 1-0. Well, Judge and Stanton in wins this season. They've combined to hit 326, 49 home runs, 128 ribbies, OPS of 1.054. Kind of goes hand in hand. The big guys hit, team wins. 2-1. And we know the record when they both homer in a game. They've only lost once, and that was the Field of Dreams game. Foul back. Gardner hit a bullet down the right field line, but a great jump by Renfroe. made the catch in the corner. Served the other way and a foul ball. Gallo started and then stopped at first base. Two. Inside, 3-2. "58 pitches for Eovaldi, 2 outs into the third."
It's hard to explain, Michael. Sometimes you're on the mound and the opposing batters just see everything out of your hand. Taking close pitches, hitting line drives on pitches that are strikes.
Runner goes, but a walk inside as Gardner works a base on balls. And that looks like it's going to do it for Eovaldi. Here comes Cora. So he's going to have to get a lot of outs out of his bullpen on this night, as Eovaldi, one of the better pitchers in baseball, just didn't have it tonight against the Yankees. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by the New York Lottery. Eovaldi's done. Sawamura coming in. Yankees already lead 6-0, and they are looking for more.
Bottom of the ninth, and here's the pitch. Line drive. Get him out of here!
The only pitch that matters is the next one. When it comes to your health, what you do next matters most. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, connect with a healthcare professional to see if treatment is right for you through Roman, official partner of Major League Baseball.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow Cross Country Mortgage was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
We got a good organization here.
Good luck with the next close. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Missing your game? Now you can instantly catch up on the latest highlights from virtually anywhere.
Oh, man! 1-0 Halos! Troy's going to come home. We're tied at 3-3.
Because every game has a story.
When it's time to get back in the game, Lysol Pro Solutions is one step ahead, helping to protect the businesses that we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to disinfect common surfaces, ensuring they're well equipped in the fight against germs. And keeping these businesses in the game, imagine what Lysol Pro Solutions can do.
Rivalry Saturday on Yes. First, watch Game 2 of the Yankees Red Sox series beginning at 3. Then keep it locked on Yes as NYCFC battles the New York Red Bulls in the Hudson River Derby. That's at 8 o'clock. It's all on Yes and streaming on the Yes app. Hirokazu Sawamura. His 54th game this year. They've used him a lot. In fact, the Red Sox bullpen had struggled for a while, but they have found the right combinations, and it's actually been a strength of late. So Sawamura on in relief of Eovaldi. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Here's Higashioka. He was out for the first 2 weeks of September, was Sawamura, with COVID. And he's been getting somewhat lower leverage work since he came back, now that Garrett, Richards, and Hansel Robles have jumped up on the depth chart. Battled some right triceps inflammation this year as well. That was in late July. Popped up. Middle of the diamond. Who's going to take it? And it drops. No one takes it. As Gallo scores, Gardner moves to third. And the Yankees lead 7-0. And the crowd at Fenway has seen enough. They are booing the Boston Red Sox.
What was the line, Billy, that Ron Washington gave Billy Beane in the movie Moneyball?
No, it's not easy.
First base is easy to play. No, first base is not easy to play. And Schwarber hasn't played very much at first base, maybe about a half a dozen times in his career. That was a high pop-up. That was really up there. He doesn't want it. Pitchers don't practice making that play. He hasn't practiced making that play very much either.
And Higashioka gets one of the shortest singles he'll ever hit. And an RBI. So Gardner is at third. Now first and third. Here's LeMahieu, the ninth batter to come to the plate. Boy, this crowd is getting restless. 1-0.
The Yankee fans here are getting louder.
Two 2-0 on LeMahieu. Gardner at third, Higashioka at first. 7-0 Yankees. Top of the third inning. Three 3-0 with Rizzo on deck. You know, we told you when we gave you the Red Sox defense, and not a good defensive team. 104 errors this year. Only the Marlins have made more with 114. And a 4-pitch walk of LeMahieu to load the bases for Rizzo. Rizzo, his first taste of Yankees Red Sox here at Fenway, and he's 2 for 2. Single and a double.
You can see Alex Cora barking at the home plate umpire. That kind of night so far. Frustrating early start. Sawamura does have a high walk rate, and he has had trouble at times finding the zone.
Well, the barking didn't help on that pitch. 1-0. Gardner's at third, Higashioka at second, LeMahieu is at first. Rizzo, the 10th batter of the inning. He started the inning with a double off the wall and left. That's bounced up there, scooped up by Vasquez. Cora looks a little perplexed.
It's always the domino effect. You know, you don't want to let this game get out of hand because you still have some at-bats left, but you have the whole weekend to consider as well.
Three and 0.
The only strike that Sawamura has thrown so far was the pop-up that didn't get caught. 9 pitches, 1 strike.
Strike one. And a derisive cheer from the Boston crowd. Well, now you can start the merry-go-round. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-2 count. Everyone will be going. Seven 0 Yankees. And it's just the top of the 3rd inning. Runners go. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Well, in 1 inning, you've seen the long and short of baseball. Well, what do I mean? Well, here's what I mean. This is the long of baseball. A home run the other way. So you can get it done that way. And now about a shot of short. A pop-up in the infield. No one gets it. A short RBI. But a long 7-0 Yankee lead.
We're talking about closing. When you see us close, you see us give everything we got. We're not talking about paperwork. We're talking about closing.
Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Blue Emu Super Strength Original Formula is now available in 3 convenient sizes. Whether you need relief at home, in your gym bag, or on the go. Blue Emu works fast and you won't stink. An official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
Missing your game? Now you can instantly catch up on the latest highlights from virtually anywhere.
Oh, man! 1-0 Halos! Troy's gonna come home. We're tied at 3-3.
Because every game has a story.
At Loan Depot, we know home means everything. As America's lender and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball, we fund more than 30,000 home loans each month, saving you money and providing mortgage solutions that are personalized, convenient, and fast, and tailored to the most important home team of all, yours. Give us a call at 844-751-LOAN or visit us online today.
Well, this comprehensive telecast presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. Well, Garrett Cole must feel like he hit the lottery. 7-0 as he starts the third inning. Christian Vasquez will lead off. Jordan Montgomery does not know this feeling.
Yes, he does not. And, you know, all kidding aside, there is an art to pitching with this kind of a lead. Still pitch your game, still be aggressive and throw strikes.
Well, since last year, Yankees are 14-0 with Cole on the mound when scoring 5 or more runs of support for him. Did he go? Yes, he did. I remember that Wells was really good with a lead.
Yes, he just didn't deviate from his game plan. He was very aggressive, still threw all his pitches. A 1-0 slider there from Cole with a 7-0 lead. That's part of the equation. Keep pitching your game.
2-1. Line drive and caught by Torres. 1 away.
Hey, easy play by Glaber.
Iglesias takes a strike. Now the Red Sox picked up Iglesias when the Angels released him on September 3rd. Now since they picked him up, 14 games as Boston's regular second baseman, hitting .378, but there's one fly in the ointment. They make the playoffs, he can't play. He's not on the roster in time. He was not in the organization. Fly ball right field. Judge is there. So they'll have to decide who's going to play second base, but it cannot be Iglesias.
It is a great point, Michael, and he has been kind of a stopgap for them. Played good defense at second base too, normally a shortstop. And you mentioned the Red Sox have had trouble catching the ball, and he's kind of filled that hole for them.
So here's Kike Hernandez. He walked in the first inning. And a strike. Oh, 2. Yankees with 3 runs in the first, 4 in the third.
And Cole 1 pitch away from getting his team back in the dugout and his hitters back to the bat racks. Talk about shutdown innings. Yankees put a 4 spot up in the third.
One and 2. Two and 2.
Such it's an underrated thing for starting pitchers to get your team in the dugout. You know, if I had long innings, I'd look out the right field. Paul O'Neill would be working on a swing. You know, his mind would wander. Got to get Paul in the dugout. He wants to hit.
He does that long innings on the broadcast.
Love Paulie. He's great. I get on the mound and look out to right field, and he's out there working on a swing, leg kicking it. For Garrett Cole, get Aaron Judge off his feet. Get him back in the dugout.
And he ends up walking Kike Hernandez. So 2 walks for Hernandez and 3 walks for Cole in this game. Now the Red Sox lead Major League Baseball with 46 come from behind wins. So although 7-0 seems like a pretty decent lead, and it is, this team does not just, you know, roll up the carpet and go away. It's heavy lifting now, being down 7-0 this early, but they do have a propensity to come back, so you have to lock in. Here's Schwarber, 1-0. Just underway in Minnesota, Toronto, and the Twins. Yankees' old friend Michael Pineda did them a solid yesterday. He shut down Toronto, and that gave the Yankees a 1-game lead over Toronto. So the Yankees are in sole possession of the second wild card at this point. One and two.
Well, Fenway Park has always been one of the best scoreboard watching places because you got everything you need over there. It's like the Sunday paper 60 years ago. Got the standings, got the out-of-town scoreboard.
Don't you miss that? Picking up the sun. I mean, you anxiously look at the averages and stuff like that, but now you just go to the Google.
Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, everything's instant gratification now.
One, two.
Could not wait to get that Sunday paper, Michael, and just study, memorize those numbers.
And then when you were done with that, you read Dondi and you read Dick Tracy and all those great comics. We're dating ourselves right now, which is lonely. 2-2. Still 2-2. And that is the old manual scoreboard. So they have people behind the green monster who have to slide those numbers in. Hernandez danced off first and Higashioka fake throwing but didn't. So now the count 3-2 on Schwarber. It's a good seat out there. Bird's eye view. Like the old knothole gang. Swing and a miss. Schwarber down on strikes, and that'll do it in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left. We played 3 at Fenway. Yankees lead this one 7-0.
The only pitch that matters is the next one. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, connect with a healthcare professional to see if treatment is right for you.
We're talking about closing. When you see us close, you see us give everything we got. We're not talking about paperwork. We're talking about closing.
Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
Getting back in the game? Lysol Pro Solutions is helping to protect the businesses we depend on. backed by training and protocols proven to help stop the spread of germs. See how Lysol Pro Solutions can help your business. Lysol, a trusted standard for protection.
Missing your game? Now you can instantly catch up on the latest highlights from virtually anywhere.
Oh, man! 1-0 Halos! Troy's going to come home. We're tied at 3-3.
Because every game has a story.
In business, it's never just another day. With Comcast Business, you get the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses.
All right, tonight's trivia question brought to you by Stoller Lexus. And Garrett Cola's 4 top 5 Cy Young Award finishes. Who are the 4 active pitchers with at least 5 such seasons? Good question. We'll find out. Aaron Judge leads off. Swings at the first pitch and lofts it to center field. Kike Hernandez. Wow, that was up there. One away. Almost brought rain. This is the view from inside the monster. Take a number, slide it in. It's like a museum back there. So many people, famous players have signed the wall. Everybody takes a tour in there.
Well, if you remember, Hawk Harrelson's great line was, "You can put it on the board." That's where it is, right? You literally, physically have to put it on the board.
Here's Stanton. Meredith, have you been inside the monster?
I have indeed, several times. 2012 for the first time, my first year with Yes. I signed the wall. Michael, pro tip, sign high. Not that many people can reach all the way up there. In 2019, I went back in the wall to see if it was still there, and lo and behold, it was there. Nobody had touched it. Nobody had written over it.
Who gave you the tip to sign high?
Well, I mean, it was a personal tip because I figured not that many people are, 6 feet tall with a long reach that can sign all the way up there.
I like it.
Maybe I'll check it out tomorrow, make sure that it made it through the pandemic.
You know what? I'll go in there with you.
I'd love that.
I haven't been in there for a while. That one is ripped toward the wall, and that ball is going to be off the wall. Played out there by Verdugo, and Stanton's going to stay put with a very long single.
See the split finger tumbling dice action allows Stanton to get the bat head out in front and hammer that pitch. Kind of reaching for it.
You know, we'd be remiss, David, to not give the proper credit to Stanton, who has stayed remarkably healthy this year. He has played in the outfield, and he's become a better hitter since they put him in the outfield, more of a complete player. And really the only question with this guy has always been, can his lower body stay healthy? But he's a beast when he's able to, take the call and be in the lineup.
It's a very valid point, Michael. And really, if you go back since August 3rd, Stanton's got 15 home runs. It's the third most in the big leagues. Salvador Perez, Marcus Semien, Stanton and Judge both with 15 home runs together since August 3rd. And that's the most home runs in the American League, that category.
Yeah, he's been everything you'd want him to be. And he did open up other possibilities for Aaron Boone when he was able to play in the outfield. Two 2-0 on Gallo. Gallo's 1 for 2. Let's see if they get 2. There's 1. Oh, he missed the bag, so he had to go back and touch it. That's Devers to get the 4. So that's a 4-5 because Devers took the throw with the shift.
That is correct, although it's not hit very hard, so it would have been a tough turn on a double play because Gallo runs very well.
I don't know why he went back. I thought he got it.
Because he's a third baseman.
That sums it up beautifully. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 2. Lined and caught by Bogaerts for the final out. He jumped, didn't have to, but made the out nonetheless. No runs a hit, no errors, and one man left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning in Boston. Yankees lead 7-0.
When it's time to get back in the game, Lysol Pro Solutions is one step ahead, helping to protect the businesses that we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to disinfect common surfaces, ensuring they're well equipped in the fight against germs. In keeping these businesses in the game, imagine what Lysol Pro Solutions can do for yours. Because there's only one true Lysol, a trusted standard for protection. Proud partner of Major League Baseball.
At Loan Depot, we know home means everything. As America's lender and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball, we fund more than 30,000 home loans each month, saving you money and providing mortgage solutions that are personalized, convenient, and fast, and tailored to the most important home team of all, yours. Give us a call at 844-751-LOAN or visit us online today. Loan Depot, home purchase, home refinance, and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball.
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell. Is it a sandwich or a taco? Which side are you on? Try it with special pricing on the app.
How does a business reach peak performance? Faster communication, easier collaboration, better teamwork. That's why high-performance organizations rely on high-performance technology solutions. And who do they choose to help them? Mitel, making communications and collaboration seamless so businesses can stay connected, engage customers and fans, and win at the highest level. The most important calls in baseball and in business are made with
All right, time for the answer to that trivia question. Cole has 4 top 5 Cy Young Award finishes. Who are the 4 active pitchers with at least 5 such seasons? Well, I'm going to blurt out the one I got. Max Scherzer.
Scherzer's definitely there. Maybe Verlander. I don't think Chris Sale's there quite yet, although he might be around it. Of course.
Yeah, he is.
There you go.
And Clayton Kershaw.
I doubted myself. Chris Sale's it? Yes.
How great has Scherzer been for the Dodgers? Wow. Dave Roberts said that if we're in a wild card game, he's starting. He said he's the best pitcher in baseball.
And has been for a long time. His intensity on the mound, too, is infectious to everybody. I mean, he's a great, great teammate.
Oh, 0-2 on Bogaerts, who wrapped into a 6-4-3 double play in the first inning. All right, David, let's play manager for a moment. Let's say the Yankees add a couple more runs, and after 5 innings, it's a nice, healthy lead. You think about taking Cole out because he's got another big start Wednesday against Toronto, and then he might have to pitch on short rest in the final game of the season. Fly ball right field. Judge is there to put it away. Now, you also have to consider you'd be using the bullpen, but would you take him out a little earlier to save some bullets?
I would strongly consider it based on inside information. Watching his body language, we know he had a little bit of a hamstring issue that pulled him out of one of his starts recently. And watching him tonight, you can kind of see him fidgeting around out there a little bit, even though he's got a good game going. I absolutely would look for an opportunity to limit his workload tonight. First things first, obviously, secure the game.
Now, obviously, in the Yankees' perfect world, they do not have to pitch him Sunday against Tampa Bay next Sunday on 3 days rest. But he is definitely pitching against the Blue Jays, and if they don't have to pitch him that Sunday, then he would pitch the wild card game, which is the way they have it lined up on an extra day of rest. I've got another one for you, Manager Dave. You ready? Come down to that last day, the Yankees are a game out of first, but they already have the second wild card locked in. Do you start Cole on short rest, or does home field not mean that much to you?
That's very tempting. I think home field is a big deal.
Really? Just for that one game? Wouldn't you rather have Cole pitch that game no matter where it is?
Yes, absolutely you would, but home field advantage, wow, that to me it's important, especially if it's these two teams, Yankee Stadium versus Fenway Park. Something to consider.
Swing and a miss. Down goes Devers. Now, I don't know if you do it if they're one back, because even if you did pitch him and he won, you still could be left out because Boston could win its game.
Yeah, you'd have to consider the stakes strongly. You're right. And nice fastball up and away, right on by a good fastball hitter, getting him to chase.
And even if you're tied, let's say with the Red Sox, would you pitch him on short rest? Because if the Red Sox win, then it remains tied, and the Red Sox get the home game because they've won the season series. Line down the right field line. It is a base hit, and it bounces into the seats for a double. So J.D. Martinez with a 2-out double.
You can see that slider kind of stay on the plate a bit. J.D. Martinez has always had the ability to drive the ball the other way with the best of them. And there goes the no-hitter.
Put it on the board. So here is Verdugo. He struck out in the second inning. Oh, and 1.
Michael, just to kind of put a bow on your question that you asked about the strategy and pitch usage and what do you do at the end. But, it really becomes tricky. You have to have the inside information, physically how your pitchers feel, who needs a break, matchups. The obvious big difference here is avoiding that wild card game, and that's not going to be an issue for either one of these teams. This is about where that one game's going to be played. Tampa Bay's going to be sitting at home watching that game.
Now, for those hoping that Tampa Bay will have nothing to play for next weekend, you have to consider they're playing for home field advantage throughout the American League playoffs, because they're 3 games ahead of Houston, and they play Houston one more series. So they might be very much alive for that home field that last weekend. Right back, knocked down by Cole. And he goes to Rizzo, and that will do it. So the double by Martinez is wasted. No runs a hit. And 1 man left on base. We go to the 5th inning. It's 7-0 Yankees.
Bottom of the 9th, and here's the pitch. Line drive. Get him out of here!
The only pitch that matters is the next one. When it comes to your health, what you do next matters most. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, connect with a healthcare professional to see if treatment is right for you through Roman, official partner of Major League Baseball.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow Cross Country Mortgage was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
We got a good organization here.
Good luck with the next close. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
When it's time to get back in the game, Lysol Pro Solutions is one step ahead, helping to protect the businesses that we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to disinfect common surfaces, ensuring they're well equipped in the fight against germs. And keeping these businesses in the game, imagine what Lysol Pro Solutions can do for yours. Because there's only one true Lysol, a trusted standard for protection. Proud partner of Major League Baseball.
All right, the playoff picture is brought to you by your Ford store. Visit buyfordnow.com. If the season ended today, Yankees would play the Red Sox in the wild card, and the winner of that game would play Tampa Bay, and then the Sox against the Astros. On the other side, Cardinals refuse to lose. Cardinals against the Dodgers. Dodgers going to have over 100 wins. They'll be a wild card team. Then they play the Giants, and then it's Atlanta and Milwaukee. But again, there's still plenty of games left to play, so the Dodgers could overtake San Francisco. Toronto and Minnesota, nothing in the second inning at Target Field. And there's a strike to Gio Urshela as we start the 5th inning. Yankees jumped out early with 3 runs in the first and then 4 in the third. That's where we stand right now. 7-0 Yankees starting the 5th. Bottom third of the Yankee order against Sawamura. And quickly 0-2. Urshela is 0 for 2. Lined out to Iglesias at second, then a high pop-up to the same player. That was in the third. Foul ball.
And Gio's shown signs of coming to life with the bat, too. His last 7 games hitting .333, 8 for 24. Got a homer in there. That's shortstop Gio Urshela now, because that's how they're rolling from here on out.
Grounded to Bogarts. 1 away here in the 5th. Jason Tatum, the Celtics forward, 2-time All-Star in the NBA, watching the game. Well, he could play. Here's Brett Gardner. Fenway representing all sports before the game. The 3 members of the Boston Bruins throughout the first pitch. Jason Tatum is here. Might Mac Jones of the Patriots be lurking somewhere? Also, they showed every day the Red Sox have one of their former greats in the suites, and today it was Tim Wakefield, and they showed him on the scoreboard, and I'm sure that Aaron Boone smiled a little bit.
forever linked, whether you like it or not.
One. 2-1 on Gardner. Gardner walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1. Well, they could never take that home run in 2003 away from Boone that sent the Yankees to the World Series, ending an unbelievable Game 7 at Yankee Stadium and connecting in history forever with Bucky Dent. And that home run by Boone was one of the real last daggers into the Red Sox. Another heartbreaker, because the next year they came back from down 3-0 and won the World Series, and they've won 4 in that time. So Boone's home run into the night was the last dagger.
Chamber of Commerce in Boston had to change their whole marketing campaign. No more Curse of the Bambino.
That's right. 2-2. Ground ball fair over third, and it's going to go into the corner and up against the monster. Hustling to second is Gardner. He's going to round there and he'll stop as Verdugo will get the ball in. Well, they shifted for him. There was nobody there, and he hit it right over the bag for a double.
Gardner trying to go that way. You see him wait on that pitch. That was middle away. Easily inside the line.
So here's Kyle Higashioka. Had an RBI single. A pop-up in the infield. No one took it. Closest was Schwarber, and it just landed untouched on the grass, allowing Gallo to score. 1-0.
According to the rules of scoring, too. That's a hit and an RBI, right?
Yep. I've come over to the side. I think that there should be a team error. I don't know if that should be an error on Schwarber. Why didn't somebody else take it? Somebody more experienced in the infield. But boy, if you're a pitcher and you got that batter to do that, you're expecting it out.
Yes. I agree. I mean, I'm all for trying to just, to have a better analysis of what really happened. It's one of the reasons you know me, I'm a progressive thinker as far as some of the new metrics in baseball, trying to have different perspectives on how to look at things. So yes, I'd absolutely be on board with thinking about a team error or some sort of concept that covers that type of play.
Blocked by Vasquez.
I'm for getting it right, Michael. Just get it right. Give credit where credit is due. Who did what? Who deserves it? Give it to him.
I'm also not a big proponent of you can't assume a double play. Well, why not? If the guy who turns it at second throws an awful ball to first base, why isn't that not an error?
Especially since they have changed the rules.
Right.
As far as runners being able to take out middle infielders.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two and two with LeMahieu on deck. Gardner's at second. Yankees lead 7-0. We're in the 5th. Swing and a miss. Higashioka down on strikes. 2 away. Well, Tim Wakefield in the park, so is Aaron Boone. They were together in 2003 in the Bronx. You know, Boone up to that point had not had a good ALCS at all, so that kind of salvaged that series for him. And boy, it was exhilaration and also exhaustion, I think. And you saw that on Mariano's face as he just collapsed to the mound. He wouldn't come out of the game.
And then he went and played basketball in the offseason, right?
That's right. That one gets past Vasquez, and Gardner moves to third.
Setting up away on one knee, and you could see when it goes to the other end, when you get crossed up in terms of location and the ball goes up and in when you're expecting it down and away, that's when you're down on one knee. It's hard to make that adjustment and go get it.
One.
One of the things about Aaron Boone, you know, we mentioned about that home run he hit, and Wakefield in the park, and Michael, that's what you're talking about. Mariano just exhausted and exhilarated right there. He was honest about it. He didn't lie. He said, yeah, I was playing basketball. I hurt my knee, which gave the Yankees the out to void the contract.
And it cost himself a lot of money.
I mean, there's a big paragraph in a normal player's contract of things you cannot do. Skydiving, no. Snow skiing, no. Think about anything that's dangerous, you cannot do it. You're in violation of your contract, and if you get hurt doing it, you could potentially get voided. And Aaron Boone was very honest with Brian Cashman about how he hurt his knee that offseason after that famous home run, which of course you know the rest of the story is
A-Rod.
Alex Rodriguez became a Yankee.
Ground ball to Bogarts. And that'll do it. Who knows, being honest with Brian Cashman then might have made Brian think about him, hey, this guy could be a manager one day. All the things interconnect. Aaron Boone walking it off. He just wants a win on this Friday night. No walking off, just a win.
We're talking about closing. When you see us close, you see us give everything we got. We're not talking about paperwork. We're talking about closing.
Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
Excuse me. Aren't you Johnny Bench?
That's right.
Is it true that you can hold 7 baseballs in one hand?
I don't do that anymore.
Johnny Bench keeps his legend alive with the help of Blue Emu products. Stay legendary.
Blue Emu, official partner of Major League Baseball.
Getting back in the game? Lysol Pro Solutions is helping to protect the businesses we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to help stop the spread of germs. See how Lysol Pro Solutions can help your business. Lysol, a trusted standard for protection.
Sorry, I'm late. What are you doing? House meeting? What'd you do now, Carly?
AT&T, we found out your advertising gig speeds.
That we can't sign up for here.
You know what? I can't.
Hey, let's go around the majors, brought to you by Caesars Sportsbook. White Sox clinch the American League Central, first division title since 2008. Cardinals, they don't lose. 13-game win streak, longest since 1935. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. exited last night at Minnesota, x-rays negative on his right hand. He's a big part of that team. And there's a strike to Hunter Renfroe as we start the bottom of the 5th inning. Bottom third of the order against Garrett Cole. Grounded up the middle and through for a base hit.
Well, you said it, Michael. Hunter Renfroe has been a real find for the Boston Red Sox. He's always been regarded as a really talented skill set. His throwing arm, his defense, runs well, hits with power. Just has never really been able to put it together. He has this year.
Well, Byron Buxton just hit a 2-run home run as Minnesota leads Toronto 3-0 in the 3rd inning. Here's Vasquez. And there's a strike. Just the second hit against Cole. He's thrown 66 pitches.
Oof. Cole wanted that pitch, did not get the call. Matt Barnes now warming up for the Red Sox.
Well, he's fallen down the pecking order, huh? He was their closer. 1-1. This could be 2. There's 1, and on to first. It's a double play.
Another look. Gleyber Torres, second baseman. Looks pretty good, huh? Nothing to it. Nice and easy.
Here's Iglesias. And a strike. The breaking ball drops in there for a strike. And 0-2 on the Red Sox number 9 hitter, their second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Outside. Cole trying to get him to offer. Outside, 2-2. Yankees have a 7-0 lead, first game of this 3-game set. Red Sox have the first wild card, 2 games ahead of the Yankees, who have the second wild card. And that's strike 3. Iglesias down looking, and that'll do it in the 5th. No runs a hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're going to the 6th inning at Fenway. The Yankees lead 7-0.
You don't become the official partner of MLB and NASCAR if you aren't the strongest and the fastest. Blue Emu's unique formula with emu oil offers relief when you're training to win. Blue Emu Super Strength. It works fast and you won't stink. Official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
Missing your game? Now you can instantly catch up on the latest highlights from virtually anywhere.
Oh, man! 1-0 Halos! Troy's going to come home. We're tied at 3-3.
Because every game has a story.
When it's time to get back in the game, Lysol Pro Solutions is one step ahead, helping to protect the businesses that we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to disinfect common surfaces, ensuring they're well equipped in the fight against germs. In keeping these businesses in the game, imagine what Lysol Pro Solutions can do for yours. Because there's only one true Lysol, a trusted standard for protection. Proud partner of Major League Baseball.
At Loan Depot, we know home means everything. As America's lender and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball, we fund more than 30,000 home loans each month, saving you money and providing mortgage solutions that are personalized, convenient, and fast, and tailored to the most important home team of all, yours. Give us a call at 844-751-LOAN or visit us online today. Loan Depot, home purchase, home refinance, and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now which?
New York Yankees baseball is brought to you by Aruga's Grill in Howell and East Brunswick, New Jersey, with more than 40 tap beers and the best wings you ever tasted. And by Lexus. Experience amazing. And by Mount Sinai. We find a way. Ralph Hauk. Don Zimmer. Amazing history between these two teams. Here's Matt Barnes. He has obviously descended from a closing role, and he will deal to Anthony Rizzo to start the sixth. Red Sox do not have a set closer anymore, if you're wondering. Barnes has not saved a game since August 4th, and Alex Cora is going with a group of Ottavino, Garrett Richards, Hansel Robles, and Josh Taylor. So Barnes has lost that role completely. Cora says, I like structure, I like a closure, but the way we're going right now, I'm going to continue to do it this way. Big cut by Rizzo. And Barnes moved into the closer role last August when the Red Sox traded Brandon Workman to the Phillies. And during that time, he's been one of the best closers in the game. Then he started to have recent stumbles and lost the gig. 1-2. And it's a bad time for him to stumble and lose the gig, because he was really emerging as somebody that could keep that role for a while. And he is from Bethel, Connecticut, which is right next to Danbury. 31 years old, 8th big league season. Rizzo spoils that one. Now, he had some of the same inconsistencies in 2018. He had a 2.30 ERA from April to July. Then it was around 8 in August and September, but he turned it around with a great postseason. He allowed 1 run across 10 playoff appearances and 3 scoreless outings. in the World Series that year. Swing and a miss as Rizzo down on strikes.
Well, there you can see the spin on that knuckle curve down in the dirt. Gets Rizzo to go fishing.
So here's Judge. He struck the blow that kind of set the tone for this game. You know, a couple of leadoff single by LeMahieu and then Rizzo in the first. But Judge bashed one into the gap in left center, scoring a run, and just had a different feel about the night. Yankees scored 3 in the first and then 4 in the third. There's a strike. So Yankees have 10 hits and just 1 has left the yard. That was the 3-run home run by that guy, Giancarlo Stanton. One and one.
It's a tough way to run a bullpen, Michael, to your point about Barnes and his struggles, and now finds himself in mop-up duty here. You know, they did put their young, really impressive starter in the bullpen, Tanner Houck. Can they kind of use him as a multi-inning reliever, too? High leverage guy. Darwinzon Hernandez has come back and thrown the ball pretty well for them.
Now they lost a big piece of their bullpen when Garrett Whitlock went on the IL with a pectoral problem. So 2-1 on Judge. The 1-2 fouled away. Judge with 90 runs batted in, and other than his stay on the COVID IL, he's answered the bell. Red Sox playing to pull. 3 infielders on the left side. High fly ball, center field and deep. Hernandez back, and will make the play for the second out. There's a lot of room out there. You've always told me this, David. I mean, the Green Monster scares pitchers. Right down the right field line scares pitchers. But there's places to pitch to here. There's places that are forgiving.
Yes, there are. Obviously, as you work your way out to the triangle part of the ballpark at 420. But even the Green Monster takes away a little bit. Those line drives that would be doubles in other ballparks are singles here as well. Scoring runners from second base on singles to left just doesn't happen here. So there's a little bit of both. But as far as run scoring environment goes, Fenway Park is a good run scoring environment, generally speaking.
The funny part is when I was growing up, I mean, it became lore that no team would ever start left-handed pitchers at Fenway Park. But now that doesn't apply. They'll start left-handed pitchers. There are lefties that know how to pitch here. Two and one. Fourteen pitches for Barnes. He's thrown 10 strikes. Two and two.
It's Barnes' signature pitch that has kind of left him and when he started to struggle, and he really needs that pitch, that spiked knuckle curve. Got a lot of break to it. If he can get command of it again, then maybe he can get it going again for the Red Sox.
Ground it and fair inside third, and it goes into the corner. Stanton rounds first. He'll take second with a double. A big night for Giancarlo Stanton. He is 3 for 4 with 4 runs batted in. Single, double, and a home run.
There's that knuckle curve, and right on cue. You see how he left it over the inner half? The other one was down and away where it should be. This one hangs. So the inconsistency of that particular pitch is which really sniped Barnes, and shows up here again, even though Devers gives it a good effort down the line. Stanton got a big night going here.
So here's Joey Gallo. Missed outside, 1-0. Stanton with a big lead at second. Yankees with a big lead on the scoreboard, 7-0. We're in the 6th inning. Big cut by Gallo, fouled it straight back, 1-1. Barnes deals inside.
When Gallo was first traded to the Yankees, his preference was to bat 5th. He didn't like being up at the top of the order. He wants to see pitches. He wants to get comfortable, kind of a creature of habit. And he settled into the 5-hole here very nicely for the Yankees.
2-1. 3-1 on Gallo.
Which is why I think Gleyber Torres batting 6th. This is such an important spot for the Yankees down the stretch run. Gallo's going to get his share of walks. Stanton's going to get pitched around. He's swinging the bat. Judge. So when you get through the middle of that lineup, a lot of this is going to fall onto that guy, Gleyber, in the 6th hole. A very important spot in the batting order for the Yankees. And Gleyber's been swinging the bat very well as of late.
Strike 2. So the count is full. Stanton will stay put at second. 3-2, 2 outs. Gallo 1 for 3 tonight. 3-0 Minnesota in the 4th inning against Toronto. And the pitch. Foul back. Barnes took a long time in delivering that pitch, as if he's trying to disrupt Gallo at the plate. Gallo did not step out. Garrett Cole just pacing. 7-0 lead. Allowed just 2 hits. Red Sox have a 0 on the board in the runs column. And the 3-2. Strike three, Gallo down looking, and that'll do it for the Yankees in the sixth. No runs a hit, no errors, one man left. Go to the bottom of the sixth, 7-0 Yanks.
The only pitch that matters is the next one. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, connect with a healthcare professional to see if treatment is right for you.
We're talking about closing. When you see us close, you see us give everything we got. We're not talking about paperwork. We're talking about closing.
Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
Getting back in the game? Lysol Pro Solutions is helping to protect the businesses we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to help stop the spread of germs. See how Lysol Pro Solutions can help your business. Lysol, a trusted standard for protection.
Missing your game? Now you can instantly catch up on the latest highlights from virtually anywhere.
Oh, man! 1-0 Halos! Troy's going to come home. We're tied at 3-3.
Because every game has a story.
In business, it's never just another day. With Comcast Business, you get the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. And it...
Welcome back. Eric Cole is back on the mound in the sixth after keeping the Red Sox scoreless through 5. Nestor Cortez will get the ball in game 2 of the series, followed by Jordan Montgomery, and then the Yankees could get a big piece back in that Toronto Blue Jays series. Jamison Tyone pitched in a rehab game for the Rail Riders on Wednesday. Aaron Boone called it a successful outing, 3 innings, 51 pitches. He had no issues with his ankle, and while they don't have a day yet, Aaron Boone said the next step will likely be to slot him in that rotation during that Blue Jays series. And David, that could be a huge get for the Yankees in the final week of the season.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Meredith, how about Jonathan Loaisiga? That's the last piece, so where's he stand?
Well, he was out early today throwing a bullpen here at Fenway Park. Aaron Boone said it went well, but the biggest test will come tomorrow, how his shoulder responds, if there's any soreness there. As long as he feels okay, it seems as though he'll likely throw another bullpen session either Sunday or Monday. After that, the Yankees will make a decision. So, Michael, they could have all their pieces back before this season ends.
And because nothing comes without complications, Meredith, if they get back Tyone and they get back Loaisiga, they've got some tough decisions to make roster-wise.
They certainly do, and Aaron Boone will always say we will make those decisions when we have to, but options certainly a good thing to have for this Yankees team. And we spoke so many times about what a big role Jonathan Loaisiga has played in that bullpen, a guy that can go multiple innings if he has to go, also a guy that you can use in high leverage situations. He would be a huge piece for this Yankees team down the stretch.
And you also said on the pregame show on Yes that Severino's available tonight.
Yes, he pitched Tuesday night. First time we saw him on the mound since Game 3 of that 2019 ALCS. I spoke to him after that game, felt fine. I spoke to him the next day. He joked he was ready to go if Aaron Boone needed him. Obviously, they weren't going to push him like that, but he's had 2 days off now, and Aaron Boone said if the situation called for it, he would not hesitate to go to Luis Severino tonight.
That's a base hit for Hernandez to start off the sixth. So Cole has walked him twice, and now a leadoff single here in the 6th inning. Thank you, Meredith. That'll bring up Kyle Schwarber.
You could make the argument that Jonathan Loaisiga was the most valuable reliever this year in the American League at the time he was hurt. Certainly in terms of his numbers, being able to be a multi-inning reliever. Sevy's an interesting piece because the way he looked to me in that debut was the pitchability was there. His changeup, his slider. He got right into a good pitching mode, did Luis Severino. So that was really interesting to me. If Jonathan Loaisiga's ready, you take him back right now.
Here's Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2. Shows bunt. A lot of the left side of the infield's open. They need runs. They need runners. Count is 1-1. Schwarber grounded into a 4-6 force in the first, and then he struck out in the third. That one's ripped past Rizzo and down off the side wall in right field. That'll hold Schwarber at first as Hernandez will go to third. Just past Rizzo, and the Yankees caught a break because it hit that side wall. If it rolled around in the outfield, then Hernandez definitely would have scored.
We can see Cole's breaking ball just kind of stays there, takes a seat, spinning up in the zone, and Schwarber just slaps it down the line right by Rizzo.
Well, that's unusual to see that get by Rizzo. He's holding the runner on, so he's right there, and I'm sure he thinks he should have made that play. So here's Xander Bogaerts. Yankees scored their 7 runs in the first 3 innings, and the Red Sox bullpen has shut them down with 3 straight scoreless innings. And the Boston crowd has come alive as the Red Sox threatening.
Speaking from experience, Michael, I never was comfortable at Fenway Park, no matter what the lead was. Neither is Aaron Boone. He's going to get Holmes up and going.
0-2.
According to Baseball Reference, the top 3 hitters parks in the major leagues are Cincinnati, Colorado, and Fenway Park is 3rd on that list. Yankee Stadium, ironically, and I know I've talked about this with you, Michael, is right in the middle of the pack. Average in terms of yielding runs. Is it a pitcher's park or a hitter's park? Yankee Stadium kind of grades out pretty even Steven. Fenway Park, top of the list.
The 0-2. Strike 3. Bogaerts down looking. Fastball painted on the outside corner. Bogaerts not pleased.
This is one of the reasons why Garrett Cole loves Kyle Higashioka. That pitch is off the plate. But the way he sets up, the way he catches it, and the way he presents it to the umpire gets him a lot of these types of calls. Kyle Higashioka is ranked in the top 10 in catcher framing, according to Baseball Reference, and it's on display right there.
Devers takes low. First and third, 1 man out. We're in the 6th. High fly ball down the right field line. That could be trouble. That ball is gone. A 3-run home run for Devers. And it's a different ball game. Yankees now lead 7-3.
Devers such a good hitter. You can see on a changeup that's down and out over the plate, he goes down and gets it and hooks it. Such a good hitter.
That's his 3rd home run this year against Cole. Kind of wraps it around the pesky pole. His 35th home run of the year. J.D. Martinez hits one deep to right. Judge back, still back on the track. He makes the play. A long out and a loud out for Martinez.
Well, location is everything at this ballpark. Where you hit it matters. Devers pulls his a little more and takes advantage of the shorter dimensions down the right field line.
And the pitch to Verdugo is outside. So a deep breath by the Yankees after that one. Did make it over the wall and was run down by Judge. Fouled away. And there is life at Fenway after the Devers 3-run home run. So you brought the crowd into the game now. And you see Cole with 90 pitches. 19 in the second, 20 in the third. Those were the high pitch innings.
As I mentioned, it's Fenway Park. And once you played here and once you pitched here, you never relax.
Oh, strike.
On the other end of the spectrum, speaking of the American League East, the most pitcher-friendly ballpark is Tropicana Field, where the Rays play. They even have catwalks that take away hits down there.
So Garrett Cole did not allow the first hit till the fourth. He had allowed only 2 hits through 5. And then Hernandez with a single right, Schwarber with a single past Rizzo. And then a 3-run home run by that man, Rafael Devers, who has 108 ribbies on the season. Inside. And that is punched out right behind second base. And LeMahieu makes the play for the final out. For the Red Sox, breathe some life into this old ballpark with a 3-run home run by Devers. It's 7-3 as we go to the 7th.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage. Dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
Blue Emu Super Strength Original Formula is now available in 3 convenient sizes. Whether you need relief at home, in your gym bag, or on the go. Blue Emu works fast and you won't stink. An official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
Missing your game? Now you can instantly catch up on the latest highlights from virtually anywhere.
Oh, man! 1-0 Halos! Troy's gonna come home. We're tied at 3-3.
Because every game has a story.
Getting back in the game? Lysol Pro Solutions is helping to protect the businesses we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to help stop the spread of germs. See how Lysol Pro Solutions can help your business. Lysol, a trusted standard for protection.
With the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card,
Well, fans, the Yankees are making their push for the playoffs, and tickets for the potential wild card, ALDS, and ALCS games at Yankee Stadium, they're on sale right now. Secure your postseason tickets today by visiting Yankees.com/postseason and join the Yankees in their chase for 28. Well, a different ball game now, as the Yankees now have a 4-run lead, 7-3. 7-11-0 for the Yankees, 3-5-0 for Boston. At this point, there's nobody warming in the Yankee bullpen, so does Garrett Cole pitch the 7th inning. New pitcher for the Red Sox, and that is Martin Perez. He started for most of the season, now working out of the bullpen. And Gleyber Torres will lead off. Pitch outside, 1-0. Torres with an RBI single in the Yankees' 3-run first inning. Two and 0.
Yeah, that RBI single came with 2 outs as well for Gleyber, which gave the Yankees that 3 spot in the top of the first to work with.
Now, certainly there's plenty of time, but it's a little bit surprising that the Yankees don't have anybody up in their bullpen.
I'm curious, you know, Clay Holmes was ready, so he's hot.
Right.
So if he's going to come in the game, he's probably going to rest for a little while, and then maybe with 1 or 2 outs, he would get back up again. Generally is how it's done in the bullpen. Relievers know exactly how many pitches they need.
And there's a strike to Torres, taking all the way on 3-0.
You know, if Cole stays in this game, that means that he's told Aaron Boone that he's fine, and he's talked his way to stay into this game.
Fly ball, center field and deep. Going back, Hernandez. He's going to turn and play it off the wall. As Gleyber Torres has himself a... No, he's going for 3, and he is going to make it. No one was covering third base, and Hernandez took his time getting the ball in.
That looked like a homer to me. They're going to check this. That ball went up in the stands. That jumped up there.
Well, now the umpires will converge to see if it is in fact a home run.
Joe West at second base made the original call, but I think he missed it. Watch the fans.
Yep, it's a home run. So it's a home run as Gleyber Torres jogs the final 90 feet. A big home run for him. And the Yankees answer that 3 spot with 1 quickly here in the 7th to change the tenor. And then now it's 8-3 Yanks. The one who knew it best was Hernandez. That's why he played the ball the way he did, without any urgency.
Exactly. The whole infield stopped. And another good sign for Gleyber Torres, driving that baseball to dead center. It's 104.1 miles an hour off of his bat. That ball went 402 feet for Gleyber Torres.
2-0. Well, this is his 8th home run of the year, and 4 of the 8 have been against the Red Sox.
God, the look on his face when he knows he got it.
And Urshela gets it and rips it all the way to the wall. Playing it out there is Verdugo, and Urshela is going to stop at first. Verdugo played it beautifully in a strong throw into Iglesias to hold Urshela to a single.
So now all of a sudden, Glaber and Gio starting to swing the bat. We've seen the streaks of this Yankees team all year long. And Michael, do they have another hot streak in them here down the stretch?
How do you bet against it? They've been streaky all year. And there's another base hit. Brett Gardner picks up his second hit. Stopping at second is Urshela. Renfroe gets the ball in. By the way, the hit by Urshela, now everybody in the Yankee lineup has at least one hit. Well, this is not what Cora wanted out of Perez. He wanted him to stop it right there.
Nice answer by the Yankees after the Red Sox put 3 runs on the board in the bottom of the 6th. Now on the top of the 7th. 1 run on the board from Glaber's home run and a little traffic on the bases.
And the pitching coach, Dave Bush, comes out, and we'll talk with Perez. Perez was in the rotation and then moved to the bullpen on August 6th. And what happened was Tanner Houck and Chris Sale replaced Perez and Garrett Richards in the rotation. And now Perez is a low-leverage, long relief role. But they brought him into a game where they had just put up 3 big runs, and you wonder why Perez at this point when you wanted to hold it.
Tough to be a big league manager, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got the whole weekend. You got a little bit of a lead. When your starter gets knocked out early, boy, it's hard to hide down there in that bullpen. Everybody needs to be used, especially with the new rules. No expanded rosters here in September, or minimally expanded.
It went from 26 to 28, so the game is essentially the same. When it used to go from 25 to 40, the essence of the game was changed in the most important month of the year. One and one. High fly ball. Hernandez makes the catch. Tagging is Urshela, and he stops midway as the throw comes all the way to third, and Devers then fires to Schwarber as Gardner had to dive back. Well, that was some throw by Hernandez.
You talk about pulling the ripcord. I mean, there's one thing faking a third. Gio's not faking it. He's going. And Gardner's following. And then he looks up and says, wait a minute, maybe I better think otherwise. And therefore, Gardy's got to think otherwise. Follow the leader.
So here's DJ LeMahieu. 1-0. Fifth inning at Target Field, and the Twins lead the Blue Jays 3-0.
Jose Barrios pitching for Minnesota down there, quality starter. I mean Toronto, rather.
Against his former team.
Against his former team, yes.
You know, the Blue Jays did squeak into the expanded playoffs last year, but this is a different animal. And these are all playoff games that they're playing. There are a lot of young players on that team. Yeah, they have a George Springer who's won an MVP in the World Series, but the heart of that team is very, very young, and they have not come up big so far in this stretch run. And if they lose the first 2 games in Minnesota, it could be slipping away. It's always interesting to see how a young team reacts to a real nuts and bolts pennant race. Rizzo on deck. High fly ball. Deep center. Hernandez makes the catch. The Yankee runners were all the way to the next base, and they have to retreat as LeMahieu gave it a ride, but 2 down.
Well, they're certainly getting their running in. There's Gio all the way, as Michael said. DJ gave it a ride. But with 1 out, that's the perfect base running play because both were in a position. If that ball gets by Kike Hernandez, they'll both score. So that was really well done on the base running part. And both runners easily got back.
So now first and second, 2 outs. Here's Anthony Rizzo, as David said. Holmes gets back up. Yankees lead 8-3. Big cut by Rizzo. Rizzo single, double, and 2 strikeouts. And there is a, great play by Bogaerts. He took away an RBI single. What a play by Bogaerts up the middle to keep it at 8-3. Yankees 1 run, 3 hits, 2 men left. The 1 run off the bat of Gleyber Torres, his 2nd hit of the night. This one to center field, off the medium high wall. A fan almost got a souvenir, and the Yankees got a run.
Bottom of the 9th, and here's the pitch. Line drive. It is out of here.
The only pitch that matters is the next one. When it comes to your health, what you do next matters most. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, connect with a healthcare professional to see if treatment is right for you through Roman, official partner of Major League Baseball.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage. Dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
Getting back in the game? Lysol Pro Solutions is helping to protect the businesses we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to help stop the spread of germs. See how Lysol Pro Solutions can help your business. Lysol, a trusted standard for protection.
Comcast Business, you get the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses and advanced cybersecurity to protect every device on it. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and the Yankees hit the ball hard that inning, but a great defensive play by Bogart stopped the scoring. It's 8-3 Yankees. And Clay Holmes has come in for the Yanks, so Garrett Cole gives them 6 innings of 3-run ball. And there's a strike to Hunter from Renfroe. Clay Holmes' his 64th game, combined with the Pirates and the Yankees. His numbers with the Yankees are just off the charts exceptional, but overall pretty good. 71 strikeouts for him, and he has really cut down on the walks since he came to New York. So 1-1 on Renfroe, who's 1 for 2. First game of this 3-game set. There's a ground ball to LeMahieu. Sounded like a broken bat. 1 away. Take a look at the game summary brought to you by your Tri-State Volkswagen dealers. 8-14-0 for the Yankees. Everybody in the starting lineup has at least 1 hit. 3-5-0 for the Red Sox. Nathan Eovaldi really struggled. He's pitched well against the Yankees in the previous 5 starts. Garrett Cole, quality start. 3 runs in 6 innings. Giancarlo Stanton, a big night. He's a triple short of the cycle. And Rafael Devers, a 3-run home run in the 6th inning for the Red Sox. That's their scoring. A couple of lefties for the Yankees. Joely Rodriguez and Wandy Peralta. Foul back. 0-1 on Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Lined out to second and wrapped into a 6-4-3 double play. Red Sox have hit into 2 double plays in this game. Yankees are looking to break a disturbing trend. This year they are 1-6 here at Fenway Park, and this is the first game that they have scored more than 4 runs this year at Fenway. Yankees started off the season losing their first 7 games against Boston. They're 6-3 since. Trying to make it 7-3 now. Lined right at Rizzo, 2 away. Vasquez retired. Time for the out-of-town scores. They're brought to you by DoorDash. Get more from your neighborhood. These are the ones that probably care the most about. Minnesota 3-1 now over Toronto, top of the 6th inning. Seattle leads the Angels 1-0, bottom of the 1st, and Houston 1, Oakland 0, top of the 1st inning. Also a reminder, when the Yankees are done with the Red Sox, Boston Monday's an off day, and then 3 games at Rogers Center where they will expand the capacity from 15,000 to 30,000 for that 3-game set. Here's Iglesias, and there's a strike. Oh, 0-2. It seems, David, since he's become a Yankee, all he does is throw strikes.
It is a remarkable turnaround for him. The stuff was always there. High velocity, excellent movement.
Some of the Yankees started to run toward their dugout on the third base side. They thought that was strike 3, but Nick Lentz didn't. And he was wrong, according to the box.
Holmes's sinker has so much movement. You know, you can fool hitters, you can fool umpires too.
That's a Baltimore chop here in Boston. LeMahieu fires to first. Iglesias beats it out.
Well, he beats the sinker down straight into the ground, and that's as high of a Baltimore chop as you're going to see anywhere. Iglesias enough foot speed to easily make it.
So here's Kike Hernandez. 1 for 1 against Cole with 2 walks. One and 0. Holmes on a relief of Garrett Cole. Yankee bullpen, if it does its job, Cole gets his 16th win, and the Yankees move to within 1 of the Red Sox for the first wild card. That's a base hit to left field. Cutting over is Gallo, cuts the ball off in front of the wall. Beautiful play, and fires into third. So he held Hernandez to a single and Iglesias to stay at second.
Well, Kike Hernandez has really been an offensive force as of late, and has had another good night tonight.
Well, with the dangerous lefty swinging Kyle Schwarber coming up, and Boone is going to take the ball from Clay Holmes. Big moment in this game. Schwarber has power, so one of the lefties is coming in. Stay tuned.
Blue Emu Super Strength Original Formula is now available in 3 convenient sizes. Whether you need relief at home, in your gym bag, or on the go. Blue Emu works fast and you won't stink. An official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow Cross Country Mortgage was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
We got a good organization here.
Good luck with the next close. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
Getting back in the game? Lysol Pro Solutions is helping to protect the businesses we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to help stop the spread of germs. See how Lysol Pro Solutions can help your business. Lysol, a trusted standard for protection.
At Loan Depot, we know home means everything. As America's lender and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball, we fund more than 30,000 home loans each month, saving you money and providing mortgage solutions that are personalized, convenient, and fast, and tailored to the most important home team of all, yours. Give us a call at 844-751-LOAN or visit us online today.
Well, get set for football Sunday mornings at 11 with NY Blitz. Join Andy, Joe, and Justin with Jets insight from Greg Buttle. Sean Landetta talks all things Big Blue, while Gary Myers has the NFL cover. That's NY Blitz, Sunday morning at 11 right here on Pix 11, New York's very own. Well, they will not face Kyle Schwarber. They'll send up Bobby Dahlbeck. He and his 23 home runs. Facing Wandy Peralta. '53rd game for Peralta. Peralta got 5 gigantic outs that kind of got swallowed up by the offensive explosion by the Yankees late in the game, but those 5 outs against the Texas Rangers were huge on Wednesday. So now he faces the pinch hitter Dahlbeck. First and second, 2 men out. Fouled that one back. Wandy started him with a fastball. Obviously, he's got that changeup of his in his back pocket.
Yeah, and Dahlbeck has been scorching hot as of late. He really struggled early in the year, but over his last 30 games, he's got 9 home runs.
And quickly, Peralta in front 0-2. We go deeper, and since August 1st, that would be 41 games, 319, 12 homers, and 36 ribbies.
I mean, that slugging is not OPS. That slugging is 731. So he really turned his season around in a big way.
I think that got a piece of Higashioka. Ryan Brazier up. And the Red Sox pen. First and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. Well, the impact that Peralta's had on this team, pretty amazing when you consider they traded Mike Tauchman for him. At the time, it seemed like a nothing burger, but it's turned out to be a big, big part of their bullpen. Crowd chanting Bobby, Bobby. Big spot in this game as the Red Sox try to get back in it. They're down by 5. Swing and a miss. Peralta with his signature changeup strikes out the pinch hitter Dahlbeck to get out of trouble. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left on base. We're going to the 8th inning. Yankees 8-3.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow Cross Country Mortgage was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
We got a good organization here.
Good luck with the next close. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
Pain happens in many forms, but that doesn't scare Blue Emu. Delivering fast-acting pain relief in a cream, spray, and lidocaine in a soft foam applicator. Blue Emu works fast and you won't stink. Official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
At Loan Depot, we know home means everything. As America's lender and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball, we fund more than 30,000 home loans each month, saving you money and providing mortgage solutions that are personalized, convenient, and fast, and tailored to the most important home team of all, yours. Give us a call at 844-751-LOAN or visit us online today. Loan Depot, home purchase, home refinance, and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball.
Getting back in the game? Lysol Pro Solutions is helping to protect the businesses we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to help stop the spread of germs. See how Lysol Pro Solutions can help your business. Lysol, a trusted standard for protection.
Excuse me. Aren't you Johnny?
Yankee in-game box score brought to you by Spectrum. Switch and you can save up to 40%. Yankees have 14 hits, and here's how they are distributed As Ken Singleton would say, everybody is in the party. Stanton with 3 hits, a triple short of the cycle, and he's on deck. Perez deals high to Judge, 1-0. Judge is 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Bobby Dahlbeck takes over at first base.
You know, Michael, that Meredith mentioned that Jonathan Loizaga throwing and got a chance to come back. The Red Sox have their problems too, with Garrett Whitlock out with a pectoral strain. Kind of rookie of the year candidate for them. Had such a great year. We clearly miss him down there in that Sox bullpen. The Red Sox don't think it's too serious, that there's a chance he'll come back before the end of the year, but he's out for this series at a minimum.
Strike 3. Judge down looking. And he's talking it over with Nick Lentz. You see this. A lot like Jeter in that way.
Backdoor cutter. Pretty good pitch. The problem is on that side of the plate, it's been a little bit of a flip the coin tonight for both sides.
So here is Stanton. 1-0. There have been 4 cycles this year. Trey Turner, Jake Cronenworth, Freddie Freeman, and Eddie Rosario. And the last triple that Stanton had actually came here at Fenway in 2018. Fly ball down the right field line. And it's caught by Renfroe. Right near the pesky pole. 2 away.
You see Renfroe looking up. Down the lines here at Fenway, the ball always comes back. That ball was way out into the seats and then blew back because of the nature of Fenway Park. There's no real upper deck here. So the wind always brings the balls back in play. Outfielders know that who play here.
Here's Joey Gallo. One and one. Perez in his second inning of work. That one is driven to center field. Hernandez on the track in front of the wall puts it away as the Yankees go down in order 1, 2, 3, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Yankees 8, Red Sox 3.
Bottom of the 9th, and here's the pitch. Line drive. It is out of here.
The only pitch that matters is the next one. When it comes to your health, what you do next matters most. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, connect with a healthcare professional to see if treatment is right for you through Roman, official partner of Major League Baseball.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow Cross Country Mortgage was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
We got a good organization here.
Good luck with the next close. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Getting back in the game? Lysol Pro Solutions is helping to protect the businesses we depend on. Backed by training and protocols proven to help stop the spread of germs. See how Lysol Pro Solutions can help your business. Lysol, a trusted standard for protection.
At Loan Depot, we know home means everything. As America's lender and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball, we fund more than 30,000 home loans each month, saving you money and providing mortgage solutions that are personalized, convenient, and fast, and tailored to the most important home team of all, yours. Give us a call at 844-751-LOAN or visit us online today. Loan Depot.
Hey, it's time for the Red Sox in-game box score, brought to you by Spectrum with the most reliable service coast to coast. Well, the Red Sox have 7 hits, 2 by Kike Hernandez. The big damage is the 3-run home run by Devers. A couple of other hits sprinkled in there, so 6 innings for Cole, 2/3 of an inning for Holmes, and Wandy Peralta, who got the final out of the 7th, comes out to pitch the 8th. Yankees 8, Boston 3, bottom of the 8th. And a strike.
Peralta's signature quick pitch. He will vary his delivery, slide step to home, or do a conventional leg kick.
1-2.
He's got some tricks in his bag, that's for sure, and he's got a really good changeup.
That's a great weapon because you're going to send righties up against him, and that's the perfect weapon to have.
Yeah, Joely Rodriguez, kind of the opposite end of the spectrum. The crossfire and good slider.
Chopped to Torres. Big hop. They retire Bogarts, who's 0 for 4 tonight. Here's Devers. He's the Red Sox offense tonight with that 3-run home run off of Cole right down the right field line. That was in the 6th inning. So 1-2 on Devers. Devers' home run was his 35th of the year, having some season. 108 runs batted in. Seventh inning at Target Field in Minnesota. It's 3-1 Twins over the Blue Jays. Chad Green heating up. Urshela gobbles it up. Moving to the glove side. 2 away. So here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2 with a walk. One 1-0. First game of this 3-game set. Yankees come into town 2 games back of the #1 wild card, in sole possession of the #2 wild card. If they hold on here, then just 1 game will separate the Yankees from the Red Sox, with 2 games to go this weekend. 1-1.
Well, as you said, Michael, it's been a complete offensive effort, top to bottom, from the Yankees lineup. It's as if the Yankees lineup has lapped the Red Sox lineup tonight. The Yankees have already been 5 times through their lineup. This is just the 4th at bat for J.D. Martinez.
Three and 1. So they started off the at bat with Torres on the second base side of the bag, and then when he went ahead in the count, they moved him to the third base side of the bag. So there's 3 infielders now on the left side for J.D. Martinez. And a walk. Yankees have been very respectful and very careful with Martinez today. And that'll bring up Verdugo. Foul back. Eight 14-0 for the Yanks, 3-7-0 for Boston. Yankees with 3 in the first, 4 in the third, and 1 in the 7th. Lined and knocked down by Urshela. He regains and fires, and that'll do it here in the 8th. So Verdugo hit it hard, but they had it played perfectly. The Red Sox strand 1. We're going to the 9th inning in Boston. 8-3 Yanks.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow Cross Country Mortgage was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
We got a good organization here.
Good luck with the next close. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights with the #1 selling brand in America, Real Steel. Find yours at over 10,000 local steel dealers.
You don't become the official partner of MLB and NASCAR if you aren't the strongest and the fastest. Blue Emu's unique formula with emu oil offers relief when you're training to win. Blue Emu Super Strength. It works fast and you won't stink. Official partner of MLB and NASCAR.
Missing your game? Now you can instantly catch up on the latest highlights from virtually anywhere.
Oh, man! 1-0 Halos! Troy's going to come home. We're tied at 3-3.
Because every game has a story.
DSC. Dollar Shave Club quality. At a Dollar Shave Club value. Whispering means premium. You're welcome. By Dollar Shave Club.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
Well, the line score is brought to you by your Kia dealers. Visit kia.com. 8-14-0 for the Yanks, 3-7-0 for the Red Sox. We're taking it to the ninth inning at Fenway. And Martin Perez is still out there. They'll have him pitch 3 innings, eat these innings up. And he'll face Torres, Urshela, and Gardner. Torres, the first batter he faced in the 7th, hit a home run. There's the strike. Ten-game hitting streak, red hot during the streak, 371. One-two, line drive, a base hit. He is really heating up. So he's 3 for 5 in this game. So let me ask you, David, it's kind of unanswerable. He seems so much more comfortable at the plate since moving to second. Is it chicken to the egg here? I mean, does one lead to the other?
I think he was starting to swing the bat a little better anyway. But, you know, to Aaron Boone's point, that he just wanted to take some pressure off of Glaber. Free up his mind a little bit. So, you know, how do you gauge that? I don't know, but just from the eye test, you know, I agree with you. He looks like a different guy, much more relaxed. Just around second base. Defenders talk about the internal clock, and the clock's much slower. You got more time playing second base than you do at shortstop, and Glaber's internal clock seems to work better at second base.
Well, the first game after he moved to second, he was 0 for 4. Then after that, he started the 10-game hitting streak. So,
yeah, I think you have to give Aaron Boone credit for making that move, even though people said, why now? We're already into September. Well, it seems to be paying dividends.
One and one. And also with this spot, as David mentioned earlier, he's got people on base. So you sometimes you pitch around Gallo, you don't want a home run hit against you, then all of a sudden you've got traffic on the bases for Gleyber Torres.
It's a very important spot in the Yankees order because of who's in front of him.
One and two.
One of the things that separated the Yankees in recent years, when they were leading the league in home runs and leading the leagues in runs scored, and one of the best offenses in 2017 and 18 and 2019, was the bottom of the Yankees order. They had a circular lineup. Gleyber was batting 8th in some of those lineups.
Runner goes. Swung on a miss. Throw to second. It's a stolen base for Glaber, but looks like he slid past the bag and got tagged, so he's out. Now he's staying on second base. The Yankees going to check. And no, they will not challenge.
Well, obviously easily beats the tag there. The question becomes to me, pushed off the bag. At what point does it become a judgment call? Well, obviously, middle infielders are taught to keep the tag on nowadays. But was that a little nudge?
It seemed nudgy.
And does that matter? It should. You can't push a guy off the base, but is it subtle enough to get away with it? According to Joe West, it was in that case.
One and one.
Joe West ain't got time for nobody or nothing anymore.
Well, sit back and enjoy him on Sunday Night Baseball behind the plate. Game 2 of this 3-game set tomorrow on Yes, and the coverage will start at 3. Game time right around 4:05. Another big game, so tune in. 2-1, 2-2.
Well, Garrett Cole finished with 6 strikeouts tonight, so he's moving up the list. We said in our pregame report, all-time leader in single-season strikeouts, Ron Guidry, that fantastic 1978 season he had. He had 248 strikeouts that year. Garrett Cole now 2 behind Jack Chesbro. Jack Chesbro, 1904. Had a big year, Michael. 51 games started and 454 innings pitched. Struck out 239 guys, so he's second on the list. Garrett Cole's got a good chance of passing him by. I don't know if he's going to catch Gator, though.
How many innings was that again for Jack?
454 innings.
Yeah, that wasn't load management.
51 games started in 1904. And he had wooden teeth.
Does Baseball Reference have that about the wooden teeth?
No, that was the wooden tooth era.
Didn't that start with George Washington?
Yeah. It did.
The wooden tooth era. Chad Green looks like he's going to pitch the 9th inning for the Yanks. And the 2-2. Strike 3. Gardner down looking. Well, we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Red Sox will try to come back. They're down by 5.
Bottom of the 9th, and here's the pitch. Line drive. It is out of here.
The only pitch that matters is the next one. When it comes to your health, what you do next matters most. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, connect with a healthcare professional to see if treatment is right for you through Roman, official partner of Major League Baseball.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow Cross Country Mortgage was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
We got a good organization here.
Good luck with the next close. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
Turn hard-working days into happy nights. With the #1 selling brand in America, Real STIHL. Find yours at over 10,000 local STIHL dealers.
It was the night before breakfast when suddenly Austin craved eggs and bacon and the toasted breakfast burritos he'd eat when he awakened. And the party was turning up, but Darren decided to wind down because sleep is a one-way ticket to toasted breakfast burrito town. So when Alex received that late-night text, she thought about breakfast and she ghosted her ex. Toasted breakfast burritos are here. Go to bed, sleep well.
New York Yankees baseball is brought to you by Aruga's Grill in Howell and East Brunswick, New Jersey, with more than 40 tap beers and the best wings you ever tasted. By Adapt Community Network, we change. By Dumbo Moving, visit dumbomoving.com to book your next move. By Optimum. By your local Chevy dealers, visit ChevyOffers.com. And by FanDuel Sportsbook, 4 ways to win. Look at this beautiful city, Boston, Massachusetts. Bottom of the 9th inning, Yankees lead 8-3, and they will bring on Chad Green to try to get the bottom third of the order. And Hunter Renfroe swings at the first pitch and pops it up behind the plate. And Higashioka gives it a look, but that's about 10 rows back. '63rd game for Chad Green. 90 strikeouts in 78 innings. He's certainly given up big home runs, 14 home runs for Chad. But his last couple of outings, he's looked a lot better, and he's had a lot more rest. Chapman getting ready just in case. 0-2. Now, obviously, they'd like to have Chapman tomorrow and Sunday, so if they use him here in a non-save situation, that might eliminate Sunday if they have to use him tomorrow. So they'd like Green to get through this, and then they have Chapman fresh for the next 2 games if need be. That one's fouled away. It's amazing, though, David. I think of all the things a manager has to do, the way you handle the bullpen, that's got to be the toughest, and it's what you judged on.
It's a lightning rod for the fan base as well. How could you bring in that guy? Why did you use him there? It's never ending, no matter what move you make.
And Boone said that the day off, which they hadn't had one in 20 straight games, and then the way the Texas series went down, allowed him to reset the bullpen. So he comes into this stretch of these 9 games feeling very good about the bullpen. Reinforcements, Herman's out there, Severino's out there, and everybody else was rested. So he feels good about where his bullpen is.
Yeah, Michael King.
Yep.
Newfound weapon. Probably been one of the most underrated things that Brian Cashman has done on the fly this year, is kind of rebuild or reinforce that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Renfroe down on strikes.
Finding Clay Holmes and trading for him. Wandy Peralta, as you mentioned. Another look here at the fastball right on by. Tardy.
And Joely Rodriguez.
Joely Rodriguez right there.
Here is Christian Vasquez. One 1-0. It's been great coming to you live from Fenway Park for me, David, and Meredith. And we'll be back again tomorrow night as well. Yankees lead this one 8-3.
We're on the road again, Michael.
I forgot what a hotel room looked like.
Where are we going tonight?
Back to the hotel. This used to be your town, David. But, you know, Daisy Buchanan's not open anymore.
Ah. Crying shame.
2-1. That was the place that every single visiting player probably went to at some point for a long stretch of time.
You've heard the expression, you know, leave me the keys, I'll lock up. Literally, Daisy Buchanan would leave you the keys.
Really?
You could lock up when you left.
Three and one. Three and two. You can see a well-rested Green has a little bit more than that fastball. That's 97 miles an hour.
Yes, the life is there. The first thing that goes when you get broken down a little bit or tired is command. And that's where he's gotten burned on some of the home runs he's given up. Kind of missing his spots a little bit.
And he walked him. So Vasquez, a tough at bat, works a walk against Green. And they're going to send up a pinch hitter. I believe it's Travis Shaw, the pinch hit for Iglesias. Iglesias was 1 for 3 while he was in there. Those are Shaw's numbers.
Kind of been a full circle for Travis Shaw back with the Red Sox in 2015 and 16. Went to Milwaukee for 3 years, a little bit of time in Toronto last year. Back to Milwaukee a little bit this year and then back to Boston. So he's found his way back. Hit 16 home runs for them back in 2016. Had a pretty decent year for them.
So Green, who's only pitched twice in 8 days previous to this, he still has the most innings amongst American League or Major League relievers with 78 coming into this game. So they, as Boone's phrase is, you know, we've leaned on him. And I think it showed at times. Just out of necessity, somebody had a pitch and the bullpen was either ineffective or injured. So Green takes the ball, but sometimes the late life's not there and the command's not there. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 9th inning, 8-3. Yankees lead. 3-1. Now he's working himself into trouble. There's strike 3-2 on the pinch hitter. So Vasquez is at first. Rizzo's not holding him on. Crowd of 36,026. Swing and a miss. And the Red Sox are down to their final out here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Just above the belt. That's where Green's four-seam fastball is at its most effective.
So here is Kike Hernandez. He's 2 for 2 with 2 walks. Runner goes, no throw. They'll let him take second on defensive indifference. And when you ask, well, why do they do that? Well, it takes away the force. If it's a great play up the middle that you could just shovel to second, you wouldn't be able to get the play at first, so that's why they move him to second. And he could take third if he wants to. One and one. Hernandez turned out to be a really good free agent signing for the Red Sox. 2 years, $14 million. They got him in February. And this should do it. Fly ball to Judge. He's there. And the Yankees win the first game of this showdown by a score of 8-3. Home run for Gleyber Torres. A big 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. And Cole gets the win, but most importantly, the Yankees get the win. They pull to within 1 of the Red Sox, David, and 2 more games to go, and then 6 after that for the Yanks.
Yes, I mean, it couldn't have gone better for the Yankees tonight because their whole lineup participated, and Gleyber Torres had a big night, now playing second base as we covered earlier. So Aaron Boone's feeling good about it. The Yankees are feeling good about it, and they're positioned very well right now for the rest of this weekend and then on into Toronto afterwards.
2 more against the Red Sox, 3 in Toronto against the Blue Jays, and finish it up at home with 3 against the Tampa Bay Rays at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A lot of heavy lifting still to go, but they've inched to within 1 game of the Red Sox for the first wild card spot in the American League. We have so much more to come. Stay right here. We'll come back. We'll hear from people. We'll break things down. Big start to this road trip for the Yankees as they beat the Red Sox 8-3 at Fenway.